Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Today we'll begin with a par 4 first hole. Let's do this. Crank that drive straight at the pipe. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close, maybe. So far, so good. Oh, come on, drop. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that one, even par is your score. All right, let's go. Par 3, second hole. You can do this. Your approach is heading a little leftward. All right, if you can get this to go, yeah, it's worth celebrating. We'll put it that way. This one's way out there. Let's see what goes down. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. And you've got this left for par on this one. Okay, even par at the moment. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Okay, about 235 yards left to go. Heading left. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. Ooh. Okay, this one for par. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. And let's see how things go here on the 4th. Bunker bound. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. And looking short from the sand on this one. Missed the green on that one. Looking at a 10-foot putt here. And this one's going a bit to the right. Ouch, right by the hole. This one's 7 feet away. Okay, 3 over par for you. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Little play. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Well, might not like the results here. And for the save. Oh! Okay, just a few more inches to go. All right, let's get to the next. And you're currently sitting at 4 over par. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Good job. Okay, about 200 yards or so to the pin from here. Yep, this might be in the rough. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. This one's for par. A bit too much power into that putt. 6 feet to go here. Just a little bit aggressive there. And for the double bogey. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And 7 over at the moment. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Oh boy, this one's heading for the sand. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Setting up for our 3rd shot. And now we can grab our putter. Here comes the bogey putt. Just a little too much power. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Unfortunately, I think this is beach bound. And from the bunker. Oh, that's too bad. This approach is heading left. Well, better luck next time. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Oh, chip was close. That chip was pretty close. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. A little bit too firm on that one. par 4 in front of us. Not too long either. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Well, let's regroup. Here's our second shot on the 9th. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. All right, out of that bunker and putting. Let's see what happens. This putt is around 27 feet out. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. And setting up here for the bogey. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Here we go, just a few more inches. All right, now let's see what the scorecard says. Okay, starting off the back 9 with a par 3. Not the cleanest swing, but that's all right. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Well, that one's goodbye. Ouch, into the water. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. That was good. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Oh, that's gonna wind up short. All right, let's go. Rough hole head by all. It was rough to watch as well, so try to get this one in, then we'll move on to the next. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. And this shot's about 175 yards out. Oh man, wanted that chip to go. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And hopefully you can drop this one down for the triple. Almost. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. Boom. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. I'll take that from that type of distance. Here comes a 3-footer. Thirteenth hole coming up. Well, that won't do, will it? All right, hitting from the sand, and I don't think this has enough. We're in the deep stuff here. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's go for the green. Coming through with the chip. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Setting up here about, I'd say 100 yards out. Oh, you might have a little too much on this. Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. Okay, you're starting this out to the left. I see what you're doing. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Oh, come on, get in there. All right, give this one a little tap. All right, now let's check the standings in this event. All right, here we go, 15th hole. This one's a par 5. This one could end up in the rough. Not sure, though. Okay, and that'll roll into the second cut. Look at you go. On the green and under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. Ooh, almost. This one's just 3 feet. Okay, next hole coming up. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. This tee shot should play. All right, we got about somewhere around 250 yards to go here. Okay, there we go. I believe this is for your par. Ooh, right by. All right, give it a tap. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. Okay, the hole is 17. The par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. my, this might go down. I'll take that. All right, not much left here. Okay, that one went. And now to number 18. This one's a par 4. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. And you're going to end up in the deep rough. "20 feet to the hole from here." Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. And that is all she wrote today for you, dropping that last putt in there for bogey. And with that, I must go. And that's something, a thing that I have to go get. So see you next time.